Welcome to Out the Trunk with Jordan and Darius. My name is Darius. That's D's all up in your area on all socials.
And I'm Jordan. That's Jordan be writing on all socials.
This is our sports segment. Giannis Antetokounmpo, I think I pronounced that correctly.
Yep.
Get well soon. We thought you tore your Achilles. That's it. I'll,
Yeah.
get that out the way first. Don't like to see any kind of injuries. Glad it is just a calf strain. Although, I mean, he's still gonna miss a month. But
Yeah.
floating a trade request. What do you think about it?
Yeah, apparently he asked for a trade before the season started. That's what the reports are.
Yeah.
One, I'm glad he finally grew up here and just did it because I hate when players do that shit where they try to like hope and like silently hope that the team
The
doesn't
Dame
without them having to
Lillard.
ask for. Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, that exactly. The Dame Lillard. Yes, I really hate when they do that shit. Just ask for a trade or demand for a trade. Be the bad guy. Grow up here. Like stop trying to be fucking Tim Duncan because even Tim Duncan tried to leave Spurs by the way. So that gets on my nerves. So I'm glad he finally asked for a trade. I hope he gets it because I'm actually just I'm sick of hearing about like what he's owed or what oh his career may be an underachievement, whatever. It's like he's not going to be an underachiever. It's just if you want to win more rings, you're going to have to leave Milwaukee. You can't keep talking about you want to win more rings and staying there and bitching about staying there. You got to pick a struggle.
You know what I hate more? This is a little bit off topic. Is
Yeah.
they did this with Dame in Portland, where it's just like
hmm
all that he sacrificed for the city, and it's just like
What did he sacrifice?
they paid you
He's
four
not
hundred
Batman.
million dollars to play basketball. Where's the
Yeah.
is there a different definition of the word sacrifice? Because no, none of my understandings of the word sacrifice include being paid $400 million to play basketball.
Nah.
I just like, can someone
They're
explain to
acting.
me
I
where the
agree
sacrifice is in that?
because they're treating it like
He's
it's like the
running and
last
burning
scene.
buildings and saving
Yeah,
cats.
they're treating it like it's the last scene of Dark Knight Rises. Remember
Yeah,
where he had the bomb on the plane and he's
yeah.
like, you give the city everything, just jump out the plane, and
I
he's like,
just
no,
keep
not everything. That's what they're acting like they're doing. It's like,
like
dude,
the Trailblazers owe Dame this because he sacrificed so much for the city, and I'm like, they paid him to play basketball. Can we please stop?
yeah, bro, he's not Spider-Man.
He is not out there fighting crime. Give me a break. And don't get me wrong, it's his money. He earned all of it.
No, for
But
sure. Yeah,
the word sacrifice means something, and it does not include being paid hundreds of millions of dollars to play basketball. It just does not.
correct.
I'm sorry, it
No.
doesn't. It never will. It doesn't.
You worked really hard and you made
Of
sacrifices
course,
in your life, but you did not sacrifice anything
all that he gave the
to
city.
the
Get the,
city.
what the fuck are you talking about? All those tickets people paid to go see, they paid for. It wasn't. They
Yeah.
weren't
It
donations.
wasn't free.
No,
Yeah.
he went down at the Red Cross building houses. He was charging people tickets to watch him play basketball. Oh God, I
Yeah, like they
hate
sold
that
their soul
shit.
to be able to make the league or something. Yeah.
Yeah, just the words people use, and it's just it gets to
Yeah.
be too much.
It's we talk about self-importance.
There's this new well, first it was OBJ on the podcast complaining about money,
Dude, and I love OBJ, but
and
my nigga.
it was Mello.
And they all kept saying the same thing. Yeah, after I pay my taxes, it's close to half. It's like, yeah, yeah.
Well, first of all, they're like, "Oh my God, you wouldn't believe it. We have to pay taxes and we have to have a budget and we bought a house." Oh, really? No one understands what that's like.
No one's ever done that before. And then they're like, but you got to understand because we came from $0 to $20,000 in a day. Okay.
Well, it's like I understand that there are problems at
Like I
every
know
tax
it's
bracket.
hard.
There are
Yeah.
problems at every tax bracket, and there's context for it, and everything isn't great, and money, da 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 da. But when they go on those podcasts, I said it's like you're sitting in row 33, middle seat of a plane, and your boy in first
Mhm.
class is like, "Oh my God, they're out of apple juice. What the fuck?"
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This shit
It's
pain is
like
too cold.
it's like,
This
dude,
caviar is too delicious.
it's like, dude, I understand that if you bought a first class ticket and they're out of apple juice, that might upset you. Why are you texting me this when you know I'm in the 33rd row, middle seat?
Yeah, it's like when pretty girls are like, "Oh my God, I'm so tired of getting attention.
Yeah,
Oh my
it's
God, another free drink." And I'm not saying it's not hard, but it's just like, dude, I don't need to hear that right
it's just
now.
nobody wants to hear whining from first class. It's like
Yeah,
there's a buddy in
and
first class. You could be like, "Hey man, they're out. Dang, when they gonna serve us drinks?" You don't text your buddy in the fucking third row
third row
and
whose
be
knees are
like,
like this, and he's
"Yeah,"
cramped
it's
up
like
with the family.
they're out of pillows. I tried to take a nap and there's no pillows up here, and I can't take. It's just it's
Right.
obnoxious. It really is just obnoxious.
It is. It is. And
Um,
by the way, it's like you can also with that money, you can find money managers and accountants that will help you do that. Like, and by the way, like they keep leaving out the part where they buy a bunch of dumb shit
yeah.
and where they just give money to people who they know aren't going to give it back. They keep leaving that part out too.
Well, it's $100 million contract, but after all your fees, it's only
It's
40.
60.
It's like, dude.
Okay.
Do you understand that $40 million net after everything for 5 years of labor is like Fortune 500 CEOs don't make that kind of money. Like
Right.
that's the thing. You would never want to sit and listen to Jamie Dimon complain about money. You would never want to sit and listen to Tim Cook complain about money.
Yeah. Mark Cuban,
For any other
fucking
these guys, I feel like
Steve
we forget.
Ballmer.
It's just they make as much as those dudes, and we
Yeah.
don't see it as whiny rich guys complaining because they're black, because they're athletes.
Right.
But that's
Yeah.
all. It's just you would
It
never
is.
sit
It's whiny.
around and listen to Bill Gates be like, "Man, these taxes is crazy." What the fuck are you like?
Yeah,
What?
like go buy some more goats, man. I don't.
Yeah, it's like, dude, I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was just foolishness, and I'm glad that Shannon Sharp said what he said because he's like, bro, y'all need to stop.
You need to stop. It's really off-putting. Like it's just like
It
who
is
who is this content for? Who is sitting around
right.
like, oh my God, I really want to hear about the financial problems of people worth $250 million. Uh
Yeah, man. Like, oh no, I have to buy a smaller mansion.
yeah, it's just you would not believe I couldn't get a Rolls Royce this year because my accountant wouldn't let me.
Right.
And look,
That's the thing. They be buying like 8 cars and shit, and if you have the kind of deal that Deshaun Watson got, you can do that. Cool.
yeah,
If you don't, then I don't know what to tell you, bro. And my thing too is with Giannis is because he talked all that shit about players who asked for trades or who
yeah.
left in free agency and shit, only to then turn around and do the same thing. And so I do hope he asks for a trade, and I do hope I'm interested to see what the commentary will be if he wins another ring or
Yeah.
where he goes and shit like that. Because like I really hated that whole grandstanding him and Dame Lillard did, while also begging to be traded without trying to beg to be traded because they didn't want to look like hypocrites. And it's like, well, you're a hypocrite because you threw your colleagues under the bus to look like a golden child, and now you're the same thing that you bitched about for years.
I agree. What I will say to Giannis is be careful what you wish for, because I bet Dame regrets it leaving Portland. It's nice to
Yeah,
have a home. You know,
yeah,
I mean, I've said this on the pod before, but what Reggie Miller had with the Pacers in the finals last year, he never got a ring,
yeah.
but he's on the sideline in the jersey, welcoming the boys in after Game 7, and you want to trade that to go to New York and flame. And that's the other thing too.
Yeah, because he wants to go to New York.
I'm sure Milwaukee's going to want everything, all these picks, all these players, da 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 da.
So you're gonna
And
gut the roster to be in a big market and lose with the same caliber
every
roster you
time this
had in
comes up,
Milwaukee.
every time this comes up, every pundit is like, "Well, it's Giannis. You got to trade everything for Giannis." And it's like, when's the last time one of these trade everything for a superstar? When is the last time it led to a championship? Because the standard is
Yeah,
championship.
right. I think Anthony Davis is the only one I can
Yeah.
think of.
That's what I was thinking of. Anthony Davis. I think that trade was in 2019.
Yep.
Before that, Durant's done it
Uh,
twice. Hasn't worked out either time.
yep.
The Dame trade did not work out.
No.
Are we counting Drew Holiday in Milwaukee? I'm not, but you can.
Yeah.
Uh, it's just these things don't work.
No.
They almost always end up working out better for the team that gets the
You has
picks.
you basically it's basically Melo's career where
Yeah,
he forced a trade. They gutted everything. He was in a big market where he wanted to be. Didn't have the roster. Lost for years,
yeah.
and
And
that was
now
it.
and now Joker is wearing his
Has
jersey.
15.
Yeah, and he could never get it retired because he's not even the best. People will be like, "Well, you can't not retire Melo's jersey," and I'm like, he's not the best player to ever wear the
He's not
jersey
the best
anymore.
player anymore. Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, brunch is the biggest thing in New York now.
Yeah, it's that's what I would just call like I get it. You want to leave, it's a small market, you're rich. But, when Durant hangs it up, where's his home?
Yeah.
Doesn't have one. Dame came back. I think Dame's still gonna be a Portland
Yeah,
Trailblazer.
he's
But
still,
Giannis,
yeah. He
you
was on
go to
there for
another
what, a
city,
year?
man.
Yeah.
You go to another city and you don't have a home. And Russ, he's on team 12 now. CP3 just got sent home crying because he can't play. And it's like people
Well, the
like
Clippers were wrong for that. That was some foul shit.
I don't think so. You asked for a trade, you left. You're no longer the veteran. We owe you nothing. You're the 14th man on the bench. You asked for a trade,
But
you
sending him
left.
home after he came there to retire, that's fucked up.
You are the 14th man on the bench does not get to have an opinion.
But they knew who Chris Paul was when they signed him.
They thought, well, fine, but this is December, and I told you to shut up last week, and you haven't shut up, so you gotta go home.
That's true. That's true. And he had to. By the way, the crazy part is we're barely 20 games into the season.
Yeah. And then he's
And
like
they were
posting
like,
pictures of
he
him
they were
shooting.
they were like, he hasn't talked to Ty Lue in weeks. I'm like, the season's only been here for weeks.
And he's posting pictures on Instagram shooting in an empty
Shooting and
gym, going
shit.
outside. And it's like that's what happens when you bounce around, man. You have
Yeah.
no culture, no home, you
Hmm.
don't know the ball boys anymore. You don't know the trainers anymore because you just haven't been
Yeah.
here and the Clippers don't owe you a farewell tour. You left 7 years ago asking for a trade. We granted you the trade, but with all of the respect you had in the building and the institutional knowledge left with you. And that's what I would just caution Giannis against. It's like,
Yeah.
you know,
Because the
look at
truth is,
CP3.
yeah,
You
the only
want it to
two
end like
guys who
that.
who played for multiple teams whose legacies, by and large, did not really take a hit, like in the grand scheme of things, is LeBron and Shaq. I think they're the only two guys who have that legacy. Kareem technically because he played for two teams, but it's only two teams, so
Yeah.
it's not quite the same thing. Um,
But even I mean, LeBron is stamped for sure. But even Shaq, man,
yeah,
I contend not having a home hurt him. I mean, it's gonna be the same with Durant. Like, no one's gonna say Durant, you know,
is less than
is less than. But like,
right.
not having a home hurts you. Shaq's not ranked up there with the Duncans and the Kareems and the whoever else you want to name.
Yeah,
You know, Hakeem is probably a more historically respected figure than Shaq, and that's because he wore one jersey. It helps.
that's fair.
I would say Shaq was a better basketball player than Hakeem, but I wouldn't. Okay, I would
Yeah,
say Shaq is a
but
better
Hakeem
basketball
Hakeem is
player.
my favorite big of all time. His
Yes,
footwork, man.
I believe they're held in similar esteem because
Yeah,
Hakeem didn't bounce around, and Barkley doesn't have a home. He's a TV star now, so that's his home. But
yeah,
you know, when Barkley wants
that's
to show
true.
up in a building and get a standing ovation, where does he go? There's nowhere to go.
True. I mean, Philly, I guess. I mean, he pretty much considers Philly and Phoenix his homes. I mean, he's got two,
Yeah.
so
Uh, Steph Curry, 45 years from now, can walk into the Golden State Arena with a walker and the place is going to erupt.
right.
CP3 can't walk in any arena and the place is going to erupt. Not, they just sent him home.
Yeah. Now, and the thing too is with Chris Paul now is like, can he even get a jersey retired anymore? Because like he
That's
would have gotten it with the Clippers, and now I'm like, it's such bad blood there. Would he even want? Would he even accept it?
Man, I seen one of them graphics with all the jerseys he wore. It was shit I didn't even remember. I was like, damn, when he was in San Antonio.
Oh yeah, he was there for what, a year?
Yeah, that year Russ was in the Wizards. I'm like, dude, all
Wizards.
this bounce
Yeah,
like
Russ has played for every team on the West.
I just, I get it. Well, one, these dudes don't ever really win rings doing it, and so it's like the
True.
worst of both worlds. You lose the
You lose in your
cachet, and you
home
don't
and you
even
don't
get
get
the
a ring.
ring. It's
You
Giannis
just live in
already
a
has
cool
his ring,
building
so it's a
now.
little different. But I
Yeah,
see
that's true.
Zach Lowe all the time go. Giannis can leave, and it'll always be he accomplished it. Okay, cool. Don't get me wrong. It will always be love in Milwaukee for him, but
Yeah.
it is different when you stay the whole time. And again, I don't think he's going to win a ring going anywhere anyway. I mean, no one's beating Oklahoma City. So, speaking of superstars without a home,
Yeah.
Is Kawhi Leonard the most high maintenance superstar in NBA history?
Yeah, I think he's everything people say LeBron is. I think he's everything that people say LeBron and KD are. Um,
What do you mean?
like high maintenance diva,
Yeah.
like I don't want to say yeah, selfish. You could say selfish. People say like, okay, Katie, like with the whole Twitter shit, like, oh, he's always arguing with the fans. Like, no, he's engaging with the fans.
Yeah.
Kawhi doesn't talk in his own commercials. I don't remember anything he's ever said in any interview ever. Um, he, didn't even live in the city when he's playing there, he's holding up team flights and buses and shit. He tried to get ownership of the team. Um,
To say nothing of
like
the
he's
scandal.
him and his uncle are like they're what everybody says Clutch is.
Well, clutch is what everybody says clutch is.
Well,
But uh,
but they get results though.
yeah, they do. They do. And they're a formal agency.
Right.
And we haven't talked about the scandal and the injury
Yep.
maintenance. I don't really have anything to add to this. I just thought about it the other day, and it's just like considering how much handling Kawhi requires, I
Yeah.
think he's the most high maintenance superstar
Because
in
you're not
NBA
getting any
history.
bang for your buck.
And he doesn't even play in the fucking games. All it is, and he
Right.
doesn't even show up. Like,
And if we're gonna be honest about his rings, if KD was healthy, they're not winning they get swept 4-0.
I mean, we can
Lose
do
every
that
game
every
by
year,
20.
though. I mean, every year someone's. I
Yeah.
mean, we can
But the
literally do
Warriors,
that
bro,
every year.
they remember they lost Clay and KD. Like that was a freak finals.
Banners
Um,
fly forever, man.
yeah.
You
I
don't
mean he won them
apologize
fair and
for who
square.
couldn't put the jersey on.
I know that, but I'm just saying. And also we just like throw out the biggest choke job in the history of the sport.
Oh,
That's also on his resume.
2013. Well,
No,
so
2012, 2020. 3-1,
that bubble shit.
Denver.
I thought you were talking about the Ray Allen shot, which was
Oh, the Ray
worse.
Allen shot. Well, oh, you know what? He did choke in that finals too. Yeah, he
He
blew
missed
that
those
one.
two free throws.
Yep,
People stall him out for two reasons. One, he was younger then, and two, it to say he choked, it needs to feed LeBron's legacy. So if you say he choked,
right.
it's a similar thing to what you just tried to do with KD tearing his Achilles. So
Hmm.
you can't say Kawhi choked. People aren't going to do that because it needs to be LeBron's
Well,
story.
yeah. Well, he choked,
Yeah,
and they were able to come back, and LeBron hooped. He balled out in that overtime, and then LeBron played like God in Game 7.
yeah. I mean, it was he missed the two free. I mean, they were up like four with 30 some seconds left.
Yeah, up 5:28, like 28.5 seconds, something like
And then
that.
there was a whole overtime after that. It was
Yeah,
an
and
epic choke
yeah,
job. But I mean, one, people don't call it a choke because they all ran it back next year and ran the
yeah,
Heat off the floor basically in five.
yeah. But D Wade was damn near done at that point.
I mean, he's on the team.
I know. I'm just saying.
I
I
mean,
watched that finals, bro. By the
Tim
way,
Duncan was dragging one leg.
they made every shot in that final. They didn't. I swear they didn't miss a three in that finals, yo.
Well, I
They
mean,
shot like the Warriors. That shit was crazy.
well, I mean, Miami had something to do with that. You could get a hand in someone's face.
No, I'm giving them credit. I'm just saying that
Yeah.
yeah, they beat the shit out of the Heat that
But by
series. That was
then,
crazy.
Duncan was not Duncan anymore.
No,
And so like I don't like when it comes to injury luck, I don't really do that. Like if
I
you
feel you.
because you could if you just went through the history of the NBA, you could find something every
You can
year.
find it because
Um,
you can put an asterisk on MJ's first ring too if you want it.
yeah, I mean James Worthy didn't play in that finals.
Yep. Magic's
Uh,
hamstring and Byron Scott's hamstrings were fucked up.
uh,
I think
yeah, I
Kareem had just
mean,
retired.
yeah, there was no cream in that one. But
Yeah,
look, man, everybody know the game's at seven. Who shows up, shows up. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
that's true.
like, well,
But yeah, no, Kawhi might be the worst superstar. That trade looks so bad now.
it's
That
the
trade
worst trade
looks
of all
so
time.
bad now.
It's the worst trade of all
Yeah.
time. They traded away the best player in the deal
All
and
their
the second
picks.
best player in the deal. Jalen Williams is the second best player in the deal.
Shit, I forgot about him.
Yeah. So one of those
Yeah,
picks, so
turned out to be him.
SGA was an
Yeah.
actual player, and then they traded away Jalen Williams, the pick that became Jalen Williams, and they're
Hmm.
still their pick this year goes to the Thunder.
Yeah, they're
It-
fucked.
you know what I hate? When people to defend the trade be like, "Well, nobody knew what SGA was going to be," and it's like, fair, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Is that not the GM's job to project talent? Like he's in your
True.
building.
I know
I
Doc didn't
didn't
want to make that
know.
trade. I know Doc Rivers didn't want to make that trade.
It's like, okay, I didn't know SGA would ever be that, but it wasn't my job to know. He's in your
Yeah,
building. He's your player.
every
He's on
day
your roster. If
you
you
should know what he's going to be.
if you know as much as me, what are they paying you for? Like
True.
it's
Matter of fact, like And if we're talking about like player development, think about like the Lakers. Like people were saying, they were saying Austin Reeves was untouchable, and everyone was like, "Why the fuck is he untouchable?"
Yeah.
We see why now.
Yeah, it's like it's part of a GM's job is to look at a player and project how he's going to develop, what environment he needs, da 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 da.
hmm
Nobody knew SGA would be this. Well, I mean, that's what a GM's
It's
job is to
kind of the
do.
point.
Yeah,
Kind of
like
the point.
and it's not like it was a draft pick that led to SGA. It's not like it was a
It was literally
rookie.
him.
He was in the building. You know,
Yeah.
you got to watch him practice for a year.
Yeah.
You didn't
I
see
honestly
any of
forgot he was
this.
on the Clippers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like you didn't
that was
see
crazy.
any of this. Like you just traded him away in everything in your building for Paul George. And I mean, I think it's misleading when people just say it's Paul George. It was both
Paul
of them.
George.
But
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't. That's not a good enough reason for me. No, I didn't know SGA would be this, but it also wasn't my job to know.
Right. And also the funny part is now it's like if you're Kawhi Leonard, you're thinking back like you could have played with LeBron and AD and you passed that up to play with Paul George and Montrezl Harrell.
Could have told the Clippers, we good. I don't need Paul George. Just keep SGA here and use those picks to build the roster around.
Yep.
Um, this is why you don't let
You
players
just
be
been
your
straight for 5
GMs.
years.
That's why you don't let players. That's why
Yeah,
people
there's a
act like
reason the Bulls and MJ had their beef because they were like, Mike, you're not doing this.
no, like players. They're not talent evaluators. They're players, and that's not
Yeah.
whatever. But like, no, I don't want. You're not the GM of the team, and there's a reason. Like we've seen this happen. Durant and Booker trade everything and bring Bradley Beal in here.
That was stupid.
That's why you
And
can't
by the
listen
way,
to the players.
we knew that one in real time. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. That was so
Well,
dumb.
what players have they're biased towards other players who can make difficult shots.
Yeah.
Because that's I don't know if why, but like NBA players have I would say, higher opinion of Carmelo Anthony than I think is
Most
deserved.
fans. Yeah.
Kyrie Irving, Paul
Yeah.
George, and RIP, but Kobe Bryant as well.
Yeah,
Like,
but okay, I was about to say, yeah, because that's
yeah,
he's on
there's
there.
a
Rest in
strong
peace. Love
bias
Kobe.
amongst
But yes,
hoopers for guys who are known for making difficult shots.
correct.
Lost in all of that is the goal is not to take difficult shots. The
Is
goal
to
is
take
to
efficient
take,
shots.
yeah, yeah. I mean, obviously you want that in your bag, but
Right.
and so Durant and Booker are probably like, no, that nigga nice, bring him in here. And it's like you need a GM that does more than that nigga nice.
That nigga nice.
As I just know that that's what happened. It was like, oh, that nigga
Yeah.
nice, Bradley Beal, he crossed me up 2 weeks
Yeah,
ago.
you know that meme of the,
Yeah,
the the sad guy and the happy guy on the
yeah,
bus, and it's like there's two ways to watch sports, and it's like analytics, that boy nice.
yeah. You can, I get that, but and I lean toward that boy nice, but when you're running a
Yeah,
team, you have to, you,
like
you
the eye
can't.
test matters, but numbers do matter more.
They do
Not more, but they
matter.
also matter.
They do matter.
Um,
Want to go around the NFL? Just real quick.
yeah.
We're not gonna go through the games,
Okay.
but we will. Who's your MVP so far?
Um, that's tough. Standings here. Yeah. I'm going Matt Stafford. Yeah, I'm gonna stay with Matt Stafford.
I concur. It is Matthew Stafford. Uh,
I also think they're gonna make the Super Bowl this year.
who you got in the Super Bowl?
Um, I got Rams in the Super Bowl. Um, and I'll be honest with you, because I don't have no idea who's coming out of the West or West, AFC. Um, but I got the Rams winning the whole thing.
Okay.
Over whoever. I'm taking Rams over the field. I think, I mean, matchups matter, but you know what? I'm gonna say Rams over the Bills.
Okay.
The Buffalo curse lives on.
I'm going Rams over the Texans.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. What the hell? Why not? Matthew
Yeah, why not?
Stafford's my
Fuck it, we ball.
MVP. Um, Defensive Player of the Year, Myles Garrett is going to win it. Let me ask you this: do you discount the fact that he's playing for a
That
three and
this,
eight
he's a
team?
looter in a riot.
Yeah.
Um,
Can you? Okay,
no,
let me
because
ask
you
you
still got
this:
to guard that nigga.
hypothetically, philosophically, can you be an empty
Yeah.
stats guy in football?
On defense, yes, I think so. Because it's 11 players. It's really hard to make that big of an impact on a defense to me, especially as a defensive lineman. Um, and I just see the way they guard this dude and like the shit he does on the field is insane.
So you're saying
Now,
you can't. So there are no empty stats, is what you're saying in football.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, got you. I just want to
Well,
make it clear.
on
Yeah.
defense, yes, on defense. I also think now what I will say is because it's a separate conversation, but I will just get this point out is I do get tired of people saying like, "Oh my God, he's stranded in Cleveland.
Oh
He's
yeah, yeah,
suffering.
yeah. Fucking hate that
He
shit.
signed an extension. If you sign an extension, you're signing up to lose.
Yeah.
So just deal with that. But he is playing his ass off though, for whatever it's worth. It's like who
Just
else?
I just like
It's
back
like
to the
Garrett
other
Wilson.
topic.
People
Like
bitch about Garrett Wilson, and I'm like, dude, you re-up with the Jets. You
yeah,
knew you're gonna suck.
it's like it goes back to the topic of the previous segment. Stop talking about professional athletes like they are, you know, carrying pregnant women through burning
They,
buildings. Like there he's
they
not
talk about some of these guys like there are amputees like
yeah.
in the not special Olympics in the Paralympics. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
they're so
like it's
brave, and I'm
other
like, it's not.
yeah, it's sacrificing it. No,
Yeah.
I take it a little different. Look, obviously what he's doing incredible. He's gonna break the sack record. I think he only has four to go in 3 weeks.
I want to specify Paralympics, not Special Olympics. My bad.
I was gonna use some little magic of editing, to be honest with you. Uh,
Did you see what that
anyways,
guy said about John Harbaugh on the Spaces in Twitter, real quick?
no.
This guy, he was like, "Listen, I'm fucking sick of John Harbaugh." He goes, "I'm autistic," and I'm like, "What is this retard doing?"
Jesus. Um, I do think there can be empty stats in football. I think when he re-signed that contract, it became like a Mike Trout thing for me, and it's like
Yeah,
there's no way for me to, you know, quantify it in any way, but you're just not going to tell me it doesn't matter that he hasn't played a game with stakes since October 1st.
hmm
Like none of these games do not matter. There's zero
yeah,
stakes. When he wakes up in the morning, he knows no one's going to be watching it. There's going to be barely anyone in the
right,
stands. They're only going to talk about you if you're doing well, because otherwise, no one's going to play. No one's going. It's just you can't
correct.
tell me that doesn't matter. Like he's just simply
Yeah,
not doing what Jared Verse is doing. He's not doing what Hendrickson is doing. He's not
it was
doing what
Henderson,
Jalen Carter is
um,
doing because those guys
Jordan
are playing in
Davis.
games that matter.
Yeah,
And you, when teams wake up and the Browns are on the schedule, they take it easier. And I don't doubt that he is one of the all-time greats. But
yeah. But if he gets a sack record, you kind of got to give it to him.
oh yeah, I mean, well, that's fine. But to me, he's playing in games with zero stakes.
Yeah,
Nobody cares what happens, in any of these.
yeah,
He will only ever be talked about if he does well. He knows that. And it just, you're not going to convince me that that means nothing. Like,
fair.
every
Yeah.
year for his entire career, by September 30th, the season's over. And it's just like,
That should be over by Labor Day.
yeah, like three-fourths of his career are games with no stakes
No,
involved.
that don't matter.
They don't matter. No one's like, you're never going to be on prime time. No one's ever
Yeah.
going to be watching this shit. It's just, you're not going to convince me that it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We got to pick up the pace a
I
little bit, man. You
yeah.
want to talk about the Cowboys?
Oh yeah, so my homeboys Dez and Dennis, shout out to y'all. They hit me up today and they were like, obviously they're Cowboys fans. They got 4 games left. And they send me the playoff scenarios in a group chat with the full schedule breakdown. And they're like, so we need to win out and Philly to lose 2 games in order to win the division. We play Philly twice the next 4 games. And they're like, we're rooting for you. We need y'all to do us a favor. And then they sent me a screenshot of like a purchase receipt on like online. He's like, I'm wearing this shirt to watch the game. It was a Commander shirt.
The Cowboys can make it without one in the division, right?
They should still be able to.
Yeah.
Wait, let's see. They're 10 spot right now, so they're on the outside looking in.
I mean, the
Um,
division is the easiest way, but
yeah,
they could get in without. They need to win out, but they don't
yeah,
necessarily need to win the division.
true.
You want to cut there and do this
Yeah,
weekly review?
Yeah, let's get to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like go Washington.